Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're jetting off to a place that's near and dear to my heart. Well, not really my heart, more like my friend's heart. It's Sofia, Bulgaria. This city is incredible and you know I love to travel. I haven't been there personally, but I hear it's amazing. Sofia is one of those cities that has something for everyone. We're talking stunning historical landmarks, cultural sites that'll make you go, whoa, and natural beauty that'll take your breath away. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a good view? So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive headfirst into the top 10 must-visit spots in Sofia. Get ready for some serious wanderlust, because by the end of this video, you'll be booking a flight faster than you can say Baba Marta, which, by the way, is a Bulgarian tradition. Don't worry, I'll explain that later. Okay, first up on our Sofia adventure is the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. Now, this isn't just any cathedral, people. This is one of the largest Eastern Orthodox cathedrals in the world. Can you imagine the size of this thing? It's massive. And those domes? Don't even get me started. They're like giant golden onions reaching for the heavens. Picture this. You walk in, and the air is thick with incense, and the sunlight is streaming through these gorgeous stained glass windows, painting the walls with a kaleidoscope of colors. Talk about an Instagram-worthy moment. The details are unbelievable. And the history here is just as rich as the decorations. This cathedral was built in the early 20th century to honor the Russian soldiers who died during the liberation of Bulgaria. It's a symbol of freedom and gratitude, and you can feel that energy when you're there. Trust me, make sure you take some time to wander around and soak it all in. Oh, and don't forget to look up. The ceilings are covered in intricate mosaics that will leave you speechless. Seriously, you could spend hours just staring at the ceiling. I would. I'm a big fan of ceilings. Alright, enough of the serious stuff. Let's talk about something near and dear to my heart, shopping. And there's no better place to do that in Sofia than Vitosha Boulevard. This is the main drag, people, the heart of the city, where you can find everything from designer boutiques to quirky little souvenir shops. Imagine strolling down the street, sipping on a latte, and window shopping to your heart's content. You might find a new outfit, a unique piece of jewelry, or maybe even a traditional Bulgarian martinitsa. Don't worry, I'll explain that later too. And the best part? Vitosha Boulevard is completely pedestrianized, so you can wander around without worrying about cars. It's the perfect place to people watch, grab a bite to eat at one of the many cafes and restaurants, or just soak up the lively atmosphere. Keep an eye out for street performers too. You never know who you might see. There might be musicians, magicians, or even me doing stand-up. Just kidding, but seriously, Vitosha Boulevard is a must-visit for any shopaholic or people watcher. Next up, we're heading over to the National Palace of Culture, and no, it's not as boring as it sounds. This place is like the cultural hub of Sofia. Think of it as a giant playground for art lovers, history buffs, and anyone who appreciates a good exhibition. They've got everything here. Art galleries showcasing contemporary Bulgarian artists, historical exhibits that'll transport you back in time, and even a planetarium where you can explore the cosmos. Talk about out of this world. And if you're lucky enough to be in Sofia during a festival or concert, the National Palace of Culture is the place to be. They host all sorts of events throughout the year, from film festivals to music concerts to theatrical performances. Oh, and did I mention the building itself is a sight to behold? It's this massive, futuristic-looking structure that looks like it belongs in a sci-fi movie. Seriously, it's like something out of Star Wars. Okay, get ready for a history lesson because we're about to step back in time at the Bojana Church. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a medieval Bulgarian Orthodox church that's over 800 years old. That's older than my dance moves. But the real reason to visit Bojana Church is the frescoes. These aren't your average church paintings, people. These frescoes are considered some of the most important examples of Eastern European medieval art. They're incredibly detailed, full of life, and they offer a fascinating glimpse into Bulgarian history and culture. As you wander through the church, you'll see scenes from the Bible, portraits of Bulgarian rulers, and even depictions of everyday life from centuries ago. It's like stepping into a time machine. Just try not to touch anything, okay? We don't want to be responsible for ruining 800-year-old art. Oh, and here's a fun fact. The Bojana church frescoes are so well preserved because they were hidden under layers of plaster for centuries. They were only rediscovered in the early 20th century, which is like finding a hidden treasure. Okay, all this sightseeing can be exhausting, right? So let's take a break and relax at Borisova Gradina, the oldest and most famous park in Sofia. This is the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and just enjoy some peace and quiet. Imagine yourself strolling through tree-lined paths, the sun dappling through the leaves, the sound of birdsong filling the air. It's like something out of a fairy tale. You can rent a boat and go for a leisurely paddle on the lake, find a shady spot to read a book, or just people watch to your heart's content. And if you're feeling active, Borisova Gradina has plenty to offer too. There are jogging paths, tennis courts, and even an open-air theater that hosts concerts and performances during the summer. Who knows? You might even catch me on stage one day. Okay, probably not, but a girl can dream, right? Now it's time to get our learn on. And there's no better place to do that in Sofia than Sofia University. This is the oldest higher education institution in Bulgaria, founded way back in 1888. Talk about old school. But even if you're not there to earn a degree, Sofia University is worth a visit for its stunning architecture. The main building is this grand neo-Renaissance masterpiece with a clock tower that dominates the skyline. It's like something out of a Harry Potter movie. Take some time to wander around the courtyard, admire the intricate details on the building, and soak up the academic atmosphere. You might even learn something new. And who knows? You might even bump into a future Nobel Prize winner, or maybe just a really smart squirrel. Calling all theater lovers. Get ready for a night of culture and entertainment at the Ivan Vazov National Theater. This is the National Theater of Bulgaria, and it's known for its impressive repertoire of classic and contemporary plays. Even if you don't understand a word of Bulgarian, the performances here are so captivating and visually stunning that you're guaranteed to have a memorable experience. It's like watching a silent film, but with even more drama. The theater itself is a sight to behold too. It's this beautiful neoclassical building with a grand foyer and an elegant auditorium that'll make you feel like royalty. Just don't forget to dress up. You wouldn't want to wear your sweatpants to the theater, right? Unless your sweatpants are made of velvet, then you're good. Now this is a unique one. The central mineral baths in Sofia might not be a functioning bathhouse anymore, but don't let that stop you from checking it out. This architectural gem is a must-see for any history buff or architecture enthusiast. Imagine this. Back in the day, people used to flock to these baths to soak in the healing mineral waters. It was like a spa day, but with more history. Today, the building houses the Sofia History Museum, where you can learn all about the city's fascinating past. But even if you're not a museum person, the building itself is worth a visit. It's a beautiful example of Viennese secession architecture, with its colorful facade, intricate details, and those iconic domes. It's like stepping into a Wes Anderson movie. Get ready to travel back in time, folks. We're heading to the Serdica Ancient Complex, where you can explore the ruins of the ancient city of Serdica, the predecessor to modern-day Sofia. Talk about a history lesson. Imagine walking through the streets where Romans once walked, seeing the remnants of their homes, shops, and public buildings. It's like stepping into a time machine. You can see the ruins of ancient streets, houses, public buildings, and even a Roman bath. The Serdica Ancient Complex is a fascinating reminder that Sofia has been a bustling hub for centuries. It's amazing to think about all the history that happened right under our feet. And who knows, you might even dig up a Roman coin or two. Just kidding, don't dig. But do keep your eyes peeled for ancient treasures. Last but not least, we're ending our Sofia adventure with a breath of fresh air. Literally, get ready to experience the great outdoors at Vitosha Mountain, a stunning mountain range located just a stone's throw from the city center. Imagine this. You're hiking through lush forests, the air is crisp and clean, and the views are absolutely breathtaking. It's like something out of a postcard. During the winter, Vitosha Mountain transforms into a winter wonderland, perfect for skiing, snowboarding, or just having a snowball fight. You can take a cable car to the top for panoramic views of the city, hike through scenic trails, or even visit the Vitosha Nature Park, home to diverse flora and fauna. Keep an eye out for deer, foxes, and maybe even a bear. Okay, maybe not a bear, but you never know. Well, there you have it, folks. Those are my top 10 must-visit spots in Sofia, Bulgaria. I told you it was an amazing city. From stunning cathedrals to bustling shopping streets to ancient ruins and breathtaking mountains, Sofia truly has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Book that flight, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the magic of Sofia for yourself. And hey, if you see any Bulgarian grandmas while you're there, tell them Ellen sent you. They might even teach you how to make banitsa. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures, and leave a comment down below letting me know which spot you're most excited to visit. See you in the next video!